The Buffalo Bills have just added a key member to their defense going into next season. With the 30th pick of the NFL draft, they have selected Maxwell Hairston out of Kentucky. And in this video, what I wanted to do is kind of break down everything you need to know about Maxwell Hairston, who he is as a player, what he adds, and why I think he could potentially be a good pickup here for the Buffalo Bills. Now, before we dive into the video, do me a big favor, guys. Hit that like button if you haven't already done so. Comment down below P2 if you want more Bills videos throughout the entirety of this year's NFL Draft. And subscribe to the channel. It is free. It doesn't cost anything. And we got you guys covered. Now, when you look at this Buffalo Bills defense secondary, for example, we look at Christian Benford, who we like. We look at Tre'Davious White, who they just brought back in free agency. They have Teron Johnson as well. From there, gets a little bit dicey, right? You have Dane Jackson. You have a guy like Jamarcus Ingram. You have Cam Lewis. But there's not much depth behind those starting caliber guys. Now, Maxwell Hairston, I think, is a really good player with potential to be a dynamic, versatile. I mean, let's look at him, right? 6'1", great, frame as a cornerback, 186. Now, he's a competitor. This is a guy that wants to be the best, okay? This is a guy that's going to work. He wants to bump and run with that wide receivers. He wants to play, in press coverage at times, but he's also a zone-heavy type of corner and has a chance to be a cornerback one in the NFL. Now, when you go through his pros and cons, the one thing they love about him is tackling ability, right? Being able to not be afraid to make hits, being fearless in the run game. And when you look at the Buffalo Bills last season, they actually were one of the worst NFL run defenses last year, 22nd in terms of stopping the run. Now, adding a cornerback that wants to tackle is a good thing. Okay, he's also a very good communicator. Again, this guy's a competitor. He wants to win games. He's going to do whatever it takes to win games. So not only are you getting a guy that's fearless in the run game, but also wants to communicate to his teammates, wants to make sure everyone's in the right position at the right time. He's going to be a high IQ type of player, which I love. Good understanding of run fit duties. Again, we know that. Adequate first step quickness and acceleration. Good. Need to keep up with these fast wide receivers like Matthew Golden. Very light build. Again, can put on some muscle. That's not a big deal. Hands get grabby when he's in trouble. Okay, we don't want to be in trouble. Don't want to be in trouble. Don't want to be in trouble. We need to fix that. Lacks true anticipation. Again, this is something that you can kind of develop over time. Can look out of control at times. Need to fix that as well. High interception total was more about opportunities than true ball skills and anticipation. So basically, they're saying got a little bit lucky. I don't buy that at all. I think this is a really good player and a really good fit here in Buffalo to learn behind some of these guys, especially Tre'Davious White, who was an all-pro corner at one point with this Buffalo Bills team. I mean, he was nasty. So overall, I do think he needs to get better in certain areas. Coverage grade can be a little bit better. I think if you stick him in zone, he's going to be outstanding. Run support, it doesn't show that he has a good grade, but a very good tackler. Knows his instincts, knows where he needs to be, and this guy had a really good 2023. If this was his last season in college, he would be like a top 10 pick. I'm telling you right now. He had a bad 2024, but the reason he was drafted so high, I guess you could say in the first round, is because that potential showcase last year. Only played 7 games this year. Only played 297 snaps. This is a guy that can be elite. So I love this pickup. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next Bills update. If you guys want him, let me know.